Hi everybody. This is, I think, would probably what would be considered my introduction to my book reviews. I thought it was necessary considering the fact that some of the books I'm going to be reviewing are going to be on my other channel. Put a link in the doobly-doo for that, because, yeah, it seems necessary. If somebody wants to watch the book reviews, but it's like not here on this channel, that would be kind of disappointing if they couldn't find the other channel. And also kind of a show what I'm going to be reviewing in the near future, because I have so many books to review. Because last year I tried doing 100 books in 1 year. It didn't quite work out, but I still read a lot. In fact, how many did I read altogether? Yeah, I'm kind of OCD. I gotta keep track of it all. Let's see. Last year I read 63 altogether. Part of the reason why it was hard for me to reach the goal was because lots of things happened. I got distracted by video games, by work that made me really, really tired, and also I have a long distance relationship. For those of you who have one, you kind of understand it's really, 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 really hard to maintain a solid long distance relationship, because it takes a lot more communication than a normal relationship, simply because you don't have the physical part. Anyway, so to let you know, the very first book I'm planning on reviewing is Lady Injury by Melissa C. Water. It's a memoir. And like I said, it's going to be on my other channel, because it is self-injury related. And the reason why I'm doing this one first is because I thought it was kind of fitting to do this one first, because I was originally going to have book reviews on my other channel. But then I started looking at what my other channel had, and it was just starting to look cluttered by a whole bunch of different things. I have yet to put categories on that channel, and I thought adding book reviews, makeup reviews, things like that, it would clutter it up too much, and I didn't want clutter. I don't like clutter, even though I have tons of it. Anyway, so I'm going to be putting this one up. It's going to be as a video response to one of Melissa's videos on the book, and that's because I asked her ahead of time. I was like, you know, I kind of want to do a book review on your book, on your memoir. That's kind of eerie. Anyway, and she's like, well, yeah, sure, just make sure it says a video response so that you can, oh, excuse me, get more attention to your channel. And it's like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. So that's gonna be the first one, and then after that I don't really have a schedule or an order in which I want to review any books. It's just, this is the one I wanted to do first, and it's been a year since I've read it, and so it's overdue. But to kind of keep with categories, I'm going to be putting 2 other books for sure on my other channel. And the first one is Bloodletting. It's also a memoir, also about self-injury. I've read this book twice now. I got it like 3, 4, 5 years ago. Loved it. So I'll be doing one on this. And then the other one is My 13th Winter. And this book is about dyscalculia. And that's why that's going on the other channel as well. when I put up the book reviews on these, I'll be kind of saying in a random video, oh yeah, guess what, there's a book review on this book, you remember it? Just to kind of let you know. Then you can go to my other channel and look at it if you'd like, if you're interested in that kind of thing. Another book that I'm going to be reviewing is The Hobbit. J.R.R. Tolkien is a favorite author of mine, so I will be reviewing as many of his books as I possibly can. I'm not sure if I'm going to wait until I finish reading Lord of the Rings to do this one, so that I can kind of put it in order, keep it in categories or not, but yeah, it'll be there. Read that one last year too. Another one is Obaki Files, and I'll be explaining a lot about it. It'll be interesting. It's different. Then there's Something Reckless, something that's a little bit outside of my normal reading category, I guess. Sort of a romance. I'm not a huge romance reader, even though I read a lot of books with romance theme. This is good. Then there's Trixie Belden and the Gatehouse Mystery. You can see how worn out it is. This is actually how I got the book, because somebody had brought over a whole bag. They're like, yeah, these are books that we don't really want anymore because they're ruined. It's like, oh my gosh, why would you get rid of a book just because the spine, the cover to the spine disappeared? Yeah, but good book. The next one, I know there's no really cover to look at. I kind of tend to take off the jacket to the cover, and then I end up losing it somehow. I don't know how, but I take it off when I read the book, and so yeah. But this one is Columbine, and as you can guess, it's about Columbine. And so I'll be reviewing this one as well as nonfiction. Another one is And Then There Were None, also known as 10 Little Indians in Europe, by Agatha Christie. This is an all-time favorite book of mine, so I will definitely be doing this one. It might be sooner than later. So, yay. And then the last one is kind of different from others. I'm not sure how I'm going to review it, but I'm definitely going to review it. And my voice is disappearing. It is Sometimes Magic Works by Terry Brooks, and it's lessons from writing life. Kind of a... Nah, I'll tell you later. Anyway, so this is a little bit different from the other books, and I'll be doing quite a few books like this, and so yeah, that's basically what that's gonna be. And then the book that I'm working on the most right now is The Help. I borrowed this book, well, my mom did, and she's like, hey, do you want to read it? It's like, yeah, sure, and now I'm reading it before she ever gets the chance to get at it. I don't know how that happened, but it did. But I'm almost done. Well, to me, that's almost done. So, I'll be doing a book review on this for sure. Another thing, because it's kind of related, I have an iPad. I got one recently because my parents went to the Apple Store because they got fed up with their computer with the Microsoft OS. And they're like, well, we want to try out this Apple thing that you rant about all the time. And I was like, okay, cool, I'll come with, sure, because they were picking me up from work, and they're like, oh, well, we're already halfway to Mass, and so why not? And so they got an iPad, and I'm like, well, you know, I've been wanting an iPad ever since the original one came out, so why not? I'll get one too. And the reason why I am saying it's relevant, because I have iBooks. Woo! And I already have books in there. A whole bunch of John Green and Charlene Harris and a few classics. So I'll be doing a few book reviews on these as soon as I finish reading them. And maybe a lot more in the future. We'll see. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So I will see you in the next video. Well, I won't see you. You will see me in my next video. Let me know what you think. Give me suggestions of books to read if you'd like. I very much appreciate comments. I read them all on both channels. So just let me know. Have a good day. Bye.